So today, and a lot of other days after this, we are going to be getting our pit bike ready for the 2023 racing season. This thing needs some work. So we are fixing to pull the plastics off of it, clean the rubber off the floor, that way Mama doesn't kill us. And then we're gonna wash it really good and then start slowly fixing everything that's wrong with it. And then we're gonna get my uncle that's such a good fabricator to go ahead and build us a rack with 2 little tire things, and then we're gonna put us a jack rack on the front and rock on.
Push bumper.
Push bumper. So here it is. Get a good look at it while it's like this, because it's gonna change. So. Alright, so for before and after, I just want to show y'all how nasty this four-wheeler is. That way when we use our ProLine truck and tractor wash, you can see what kind of difference it makes. This thing's got, it's a 2010, and I'm going to say it's got dirt from 2010 stuck on it right now. So we're fixing to get that off of there. Alright, so we just put the finishing touches to it. I say still ProLine cleaned her up. You're not gonna get this kind of stuff right here off without a wire brush and some TLC, but as far as for like this and these black plastics and everything like that, these hoses, man, it cleaned that right on up. The chassis is clean. So we are fixing to head off to lunch, and when we come back, we're gonna take the throttle linkage loose because it's sticking, and heel coat that and clean that up. And then tonight I'll get online and try to find us some wheels and tires for it, some plastics. If you know where any of that kind of stuff is located at, send us an email, chasehollandracing@gmail.com. This is a 2010 Honda TRX 420 TM. So greatly appreciated, and we'll see y'all shortly.
Dip stick. You've been on me for how long?
About a week.
About coming out here and videoing you with some kind of sheet metal idea you got.
Okay.
So I'm coming out to video you, and I pick up the phone, and what is the phone? It's dead. Dead. 10% battery.
Good thing we're using the other.
So yeah, what we got here?
This
big
is
baller?
For Avery, since she's a professional TikToker.
She
now.
is
This
that.
is supposedly something that it's a mini gimbal.
You know, Mr. Keith Knowles bought her something similar to that, and I don't know what happened with it.
We still have it. It's around.
I hadn't seen her use it much, but
she hasn't used it much. But anyways, when I looked up what
all the famous TikTokers are using.
Well, yeah. But anyways.
So I don't know how y'all liking the TikToks, but we're trying to get monetized, because to fund this right here, this addiction, we need all the income we can get, and that's why we are trying to get the TikToks rolling. And I think Avery's doing a pretty good job. She's got them going on.
Yeah, she is.
I just found out Chase took me for a ride.
What I do?
I mean, look at it.
I asked asked you about that though, right? Right when I handed it to you, I said they're different. Is that okay? And you was
I
like,
don't think so. I don't think so. I didn't know they was that different.
Well, the good thing is this is a rat rod, so
yeah, nobody's gonna know any different. No one's gonna know.
the good thing though, like I said, this is a rat rod, so you wouldn't want them both to be the same, would you?
No, I guess.
He was looking out for you.
Yeah. I wanted it to match everything else you've done.
Junkie coat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mix match. What you doing, man?
All right. Find a battery charger. I got to get this thing charged up.
Are we
You're
on?
live. I hope they can't hear the singing in the background. Uncle Wayne.
Yep, Lil Wayne. All right, so
this
15,
is something you've been trying to do for a minute.
Hopefully it turns out.
Have spent a lot of time on this project. You got a nice little layout here. You got a little notes right there.
Yep.
So not too much. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, 15 minutes and we're already 13 in. All right. So I'm going to be showing y'all 15 sheet metal tips that we use every time we build a body that cleans up everything and makes our lives a lot easier. So we're going to get right into it.
The most common race car bends, I guess, is what you're doing here.
Yep.
Right,
so, all right, starting right here. Number one, the layout of everything. These right here, these are Mittler Brother tools. These are Jamie Jordan inspired. You've got.
I'm sorry. Come on, man. Bend some metal. Seriously. You making lines with those? We got
layout. Very important.
Yeah.
So, okay.
They ain't sent you no money. There's no sense in sitting here making Jamie Jordan famous.
Yeah, he's making Jamie Johnson famous. You coming over here or what? All right. Yeah. Number two.
Get you a dog.
Yeah. Pep. Yeah. Showing y'all how to straighten up a crooked edge. Tim Nash actually showed me this trick. So, and you just want to score the metal and go over it a few times. And then you bend it. And then it should break whenever you, right there. Then you take your razor blade and cut the plastic off of it. Now it's very sharp, I will tell you that, but we'll get to how you can clean that up at the end. So you're going to want to get that out of there.
You don't ever do what he just did right there.
Yeah, that's
enough.
Yep. I'm going to be showing y'all how to properly fly.
The whole video like that? Y'all, we think we might have had some audio problems. If y'all would comment below if you...
Layout. Hang on. Where was it? I'm going to be showing y'all how to properly fly. Number two was cutting a straight line. Layout.
What a mess. I love it.
You sound perfect. I just need to...
All right, folks.
Starting right here. Number one, the layout of everything.
This joker done spent 2 days laying all this out. Got it all nice and neat. Hooked up a microphone. I said, man, we micing up? And he said, I am. I want him to be able to hear me. This dude sounds like, hey, can you hear me? Hey, hello. Look, y'all just bend it here and do. It's so distorted, Cat. What happened? You know what I'm realizing? The more you try to make something perfect, the worse it is.
The worse it is. Yeah. I'm looking for management.
It ain't, man. Just let it flow. Quit trying to be so perfect and professional. Just let it go. I know you're young and I know you want to just have everything just perfect, but that's not how life works.
No.
This is a comedy show.
Yeah.
Even when you don't mean.
So I showed. I'm just gonna
you did
tell
a great job.
This isn't.
Yeah, we may have to
be,
voice this over like we've had to do on other videos.
This is okay. We had 15 sheet metal tips in 15 minutes, and I had it all laid out perfectly. We went through everything. Thought everything went pretty well, but
it did. It was nice. Good job, buddy. Good job. And that's it for this video.
Y'all probably won't see this. So.
What's the next idea? Let's talk about my four-wheeler. This is my four-wheeler, y'all. We picked this four-wheeler up several months ago where we would have another four-wheeler to ride out back on the new land. And this little jewel here fires up every time you hit the switch.
But it's got some electrical problems.
We were told it had, but really it's done everything we needed it to do.
It'll run probably.
It's got a short in it.
Eighth of a mile.
Some rats chewed some wires up, and we gotta replace them. You can see right here. See that wire right there, and that one, that right there. We just got to replace a couple connections right there. Other than that, this thing runs like a charm. And anyway, you take it from here, Chase, because Mom was out of town, and the last thing she said to me was, "Be good to my babies." And one of those babies being you. And it was all I could do to stay calm when you told me you took my four-wheeler apart.
Let's start here. My entrepreneur parents have always told me you need to be looking for ways to make money. You need to be looking for this. You need to be trying that. Don't be afraid to try anything. So my idea was this week. Here's the problem. Here's the big problem.
Yeah, the problem is this is my four-wheeler.
No, listen.
That's the
problem.
problem.
This is where the problem's at. You see where my 21's at? My other MB's at?
It's in the trailer.
It's in the
Everything's
trailer.
rained out. We can't help
Yeah.
that.
I got nothing to do. That car's ready to go. All I got to do is bolt some shocks on it. It go racing. So I have nothing to do. So I'm like, I'm going to do something different. And maybe we'll get a different audience if I pull a four-wheeler apart. Maybe if I do some sheet metal tips, I'll get some fabricators that maybe I can build a relationship with, and they can teach me some more sheet metal tips. Anyways, I've got oil right here. I've got an air filter coming, and then the little wire things that release the chrome. That way you can splice the wire. And then after that, this thing's going back together, and then it's going back under the shed over there so it can sit and rot like it was doing. So, but I'm just stupid.
You said it, not me.
I'm like Pepper. When I have nothing to do, I start tearing stuff apart, and then I get busy, and then it
ends up staying apart. You don't put much back together.
Sure, I do.
Anywho.
So now is the video over with?
That's the end.
Okay. Thanks for watching. We might get to race tomorrow. And if we don't, we'll go watch racing Saturday. And if we don't do that, then we'll race the next Saturday. Until then, we're gonna stay as unprofessional as possible from here on out.
Stick with the comedy.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for sticking with us. Later.
Later.